because the question was, are you divorced? Hold on.
She lied.
You knew me or not, it ain't about shade. Questions are questions. And the direct question was, are you divorced? You said, hold on, let me finish.
Okay, let's roll with it.
Let me finish, Veronica. I'm going to let you respond, but I got to finish.
She's defensive. She's defensive.
I'm going to start off lying again. Now, here's the response. Yes. I don't give a damn if you never heard of me. The question is simple. I asked you were you divorced, and then I asked you when you got divorced. Have you ever been married?
I have, yes. Divorced.
When did you get to say again, honey?
I'm divorced.
Divorced. When did you get divorced?
She's lying.
Last June. June 2023.
So you said June. So that's why I said, do she think she's really divorced? So regardless of you met me from that day, the question was direct and clear. Are you divorced? When did you get divorced?
Yep.
The reason I asked the when is because people like yourself can be separated at times. So I asked the when. And then I think we brought it up 2 times. So you should just admit you lied.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
She didn't admit. She still didn't.
I was completely clear about my divorce date, but in my mind,
you thought you were divorced. You think
in her mind.
Veronica, girl.
So guys, what's up, guys? Boogie back again. So guys, quick backstory. This lady called into the first time, right? And she lied because Kendra G these days asks very good questions. And if somebody knows you and you're lying about your past relationships, whether you have kids, whether you're married, people come back and expose you. So she lied that she's divorced. She's not. She lied that she has a natural body. She had surgery. She lied about the number of kids that she has. And now her current husband, because I know you're divorced, called into Kendra G and exposed her. And now she called in back to Kendra G to try and clear the air. And Kendra is just going to grill her, right? And she's going to get in her feelings like you guys watching the first clip. So let's get into it.
Hey, cousins.
Veronica, I done met a man by the name of Rudy who said, hold on.
Child, you and everybody else.
Hold on, Veronica, because I got to do you the way I did him. Is this your husband?
Soon to be ex, but yes, I know him. I do.
Is this your wife?
Legally, yes.
This is your wife. You guys aren't divorced.
No.
She said that she was divorced.
We have our first mediation April 4th.
So you are still legally married to him?
Unfortunately, yes.
So you lied to her?
Yep.
I didn't lie to you. So here's the thing. I didn't know what there's no shade to you. I didn't know who you were. I'd never seen your show. It was the first time I ever joined your show. Somebody kept sending me the link.
That don't got nothing to do with a question.
Exactly.
This is what I'm saying is I didn't know your requirements to be on the show was like, oh, you.
But that don't matter anyway.
So okay.
The requirement is to be truthful if you call into a dating show where so many thousands of people are watching it and you're trying to find a man. But if you're trying to find a man and you are already lying on simple questions like, are you married? Are you still married? Are you divorced? So where does that leave the guy who may find you attractive and wants to connect with you? All right. So that means the guy is going to walk into a situation where maybe you have a crazy current husband, you haven't divorced yet officially, and then he walks into that situation and gets into trouble. You gotta be straight up and honest, ladies and men too. You gotta be honest if you call into these shows, right?
Yes.
So you lied because the question was, are you divorced? Hold on.
She lied.
You knew me or not, it ain't about shade. Questions are questions. And the direct question was, are you divorced? You said, hold on, let me finish.
Okay, let's roll with it.
Let me finish, Veronica. I'm going to let you respond, but I got to finish.
She's defensive. She's defensive.
I'm going to start off lying again. Now, here's the response. Yes. I don't give a damn if you never heard of me. The question is simple. I asked you were you divorced, and then I asked you when you got divorced. Have you ever been married?
I have, yes. Divorced.
When did you get divorced? Say again, honey.
I'm divorced.
Divorced. When did you get divorced?
She's lying.
Last June. June 2023.
So you said June. So that's why I said, do she think she's really divorced? So regardless of you met me from that day, the question was direct and clear. Are you divorced? When did you get divorced?
Yep.
The reason I asked the when is because people like yourself, can be separated at times. So I asked the when. And then I think we brought it up 2 times. So you should just admit you lied.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
She
Like
didn't
I said,
admit.
that's fine.
She
I
still
just
didn't.
wasn't completely clear about my divorce date, but yeah, in my
So
mind, I
you
was.
thought you were divorced. You think
Well,
you're
In her
divorced?
mind.
absolutely, absolutely. He's living with his ex-wife. He's living with his first wife. Like you left here a year ago, and unfortunately, it's a technicality because in South Carolina, you have to be separated for a year before you can file for divorce. Now, we were going to falsify and file in Florida and say that hey, we were, he was going to file in Florida so we can have an immediate divorce. But because of other things on his part, he decided, no, I'm going to try to file in South Carolina, or we would have already been divorced. This is just a drag out thing. But we don't speak, we don't talk, we have no interaction. We are done. We have nothing to talk. We have no kids. We have no ties. We have nothing together. We are done completely. But yeah,
Let
you
me
want to
ask
call
you
it that?
this:
That's
Are
fine.
you good?
But why does it take so long to get divorced? I get it. Divorce lawyers make money from that. But if people have been married and have no kids, right? Let's say they've been married for even a year and there isn't much of separation of assets. Why does it have to take so long? Why do you have to prove you're not together for a year? You have to be separated for a full year for you to finally get divorced. Like that doesn't make any sense. Now, obviously, not every state. Some states have different rules, but that particular law doesn't make any sense to me.
No, what was you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, but that's fine. I'll let you hold that. That's okay. Yeah, technically yes. I'm technically yes, still married.
She
So
lied.
did you? Were you aware that you had a mediation in April?
Yes, I'm aware.
So
I'm
then you
aware
knew
now.
when you talked to me that you were still
Mm-hmm.
married.
I
Mm-hmm.
literally just got the letter for the mediation in the mail
So when
today.
you talked to me, but what I'm saying is, if you knew you had a mediation, you knew you were
I
still
didn't know that.
married.
I just got it today.
You just so
That
you
was
had
news to me.
so you had no
She's
idea
such a
you had a
liar,
mediation in
man.
April.
I just got it today. Matter of fact,
Did
it's
you?
right now.
Guys, I'm sorry for keeping pausing the video, but this is why I say that I know some people say Kendra G used to hate Kevin Samuels and she's stealing his talking points and his style, right, of questioning, right? But the reason I actually like her and agree with the way she's asking these questions, because if a woman like her is coming onto a dating show and she's like, hey, I'm looking for a man, this is who I am, blah blah blah, and Kendra G asks all these questions and she's lying, what, in front of all these people, what does that say about her character? This should really um be used as caution for all the men who may find her attractive, who want to link up with her and try to establish a relationship. They should be, if they watch this, if any man watches this, the way she's lying and decides, I know she lied, but I still like her, I'm gonna shoot my shot. If he gets into any issues and she lies him through the relationship, at least he had the chance to see that she's a liar. He won't have to blame anybody. So I'm actually very happy that Kendra G asks very good questions. That way, if somebody lies, we get to see it through. Because she lied before, and even right now, she's still lying. At first, she says she knew about the mediation, and now she's saying she just got the papers in the mail just yesterday. Like, she's still lying. This is unbelievable. But believe me, guys, even if she's lying like this, there are still men out there who are going to go to slide into her DMs and say, Kendra G was wrong. I got you, baby. Let's hang out. I can assure you that. Because she's not a bad looking lady.
Let me ask you this: when you talked to me, if a guy proposed to you, did you feel as though you could legally marry him?
Nobody would propose to me. Hence why I said
No,
I
no,
want
no.
to take my
I'm
time.
asking you, if a guy proposed to you, would you feel as though you were able to legally marry him?
Sure, I would say you just have to wait till after June. We can get married, but it has to be after June.
Well, you knew it, Veronica. You trying to answer around these questions, child.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
answering you. Asking me. I'm
No,
answering the
no, you
question.
no.
If somebody proposed,
Okay, okay,
if
so
somebody
you're
was gonna
right. So
propose to
therefore,
me,
you knew
Kendra,
that.
they would already know. Like, hey, listen, here's my situation. Here's what really happened. Here's the story. Here's what's gone on. If you're trying to propose, we can get married, but unfortunately, until after this date, June 18th of 2024, my court date is not. We're not legally divorced until then
So
because we
okay,
have to wait the
Veronica.
1 year.
Either way, why not just say you were separated when I asked you when you were divorced?
In my
Exactly.
mind, we're divorced. We're divorced, and it will all. It's gonna all come out in the wash because in case I don't know if you didn't see all of the messages that all of this there's been a plethora of women who've been commenting on your TikTok, your Instagram, and your YouTube about their relationships with him during our marriage. the relationships that they had with him during our marriage.
But here's the deal. He didn't come on my show. And all I care about is coming on my show. I can't listen. I don't know you, and I don't know Rudy.
That's right.
But the rule of my show is a very clear rule. If you're separated, wait till you're officially divorced, and you can come back
again.
on.
And like I said, I did. And again, and like I said, I didn't know that.
So what he's doing and what y'all doing, that's really y'all business. But my
correct.
Show, you make it my business. Now, if he would have called me and I would have asked him if he's still married, and he would have said he's separated, I would say, well, we can't continue because that's the rule.
Exactly.
I want you to fact check some other things that he said. Do you have 3 children?
He said she had 2 kids. She has 3 kids. She has a daughter who's 26. She has a granddaughter.
She's a grandma too? She's a liar.
So that was inconsistent.
Do you have any children?
I do have 2 boys.
You have 3 kids, lady.
Huh?
17 and 10.
Oh my God, this woman is a liar.
17 and 10. Are they both by the same man?
No, they're not. Here's the thing with a lot of that stuff. So, because it has now become a legal matter, because as you know, in the state of South Carolina, libel and slander is punishable by misdemeanor fines. There can be civil ramifications.
Do you have 3 children, Veronica?
It is. I never said that I didn't. I have 3 children.
You say you have 2 kids.
You said you had 2.
First of all, I don't. Children to me are.
Oh my God, this woman is a liar. Like, I know some of you guys and some guys who watch this show already. I know even if she was lying like this, some men did actually message her and reach out to try and date her. But can you imagine if a woman can lie about the number of kids she has? What else can she lie about? She literally lied that she only has 2 kids, but she has 3 kids. So she literally disowned her oldest daughter. Just because the daughter is an adult now doesn't mean she's no longer your child. Can you imagine what else she's lying about? Can you imagine what else she could lie about in your... This is scary to me. But I can assure you, there are men who are currently in her DMs, in her messages, trying to take her out on a date and see her as the queen. She's a liar. And with a straight face even. Like, she's not even, like, smiling at all.
Children. I have an adult child who is not in my...
Child is children.
If he's going to date me, he's going to date me and my 2 children. The 2 children I have in my home. I have a child who has lived in my house in 10 years. She's 27 years old.
She's still your child.
I feel like with women, I have to ask the most direct question to get an honest answer. So do I have to start saying how many children have come out, how many people have come out your body in order to get the real answer? Like, I have to really go back.
Or maybe just in total, but when you're saying children,
children, this is great.
They're going to date your children.
How many children do you have is the same way of saying how many total number of children do you have. And this woman, she's on the... I'm frustrated, guys, because this is... It's like she's a kid. It's like she's 5 years old. Like, she's playing around. She's a liar. Like, this is crazy. It's one thing for someone to lie in your face and joke about it and smile about it, so they show you they know they're lying. But she's acting like everything she says is truthful. That's scary. Like, the worst person to lie in your face is the one who knows you already know the truth, but they are still lying, holding on tight onto the lie they already told you before. That's the worst person in my eyes.
I have an adult child, and she's not a secret. On my social media page, my grandchild and my child are both on my social media listed all throughout my page.
Let me ask you this.
So there was no denying about that.
How many people have come out of your body?
This is crazy.
So that's how I have to start asking women questions, obviously.
That's how you would like to phrase your question.
This is dumb.
Come out of your body in order to get the real number of how many people you work. That's really sad.
That's stupid.
I have to go that deep with a 43-year-old woman.
It's not sad. It's not sad. Now, do you want to have the conversation, or do you want? You didn't have this energy.
Veronica, if you were 21, I would expect that.
So have the correct energy for me, because I didn't come at you wrong like that, Kendra. You coming at me with all this extra energy. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It really is. It's unnecessary. Somebody was allowed to come onto your platform and slander somebody. You're absolutely right. We can't. So go ahead. It's your platform.
Whether you knew me or not, you call me. I don't know you if you never call me. Rule number one, plain and simple. You decided to call me. Once you call me, you make your business, our business, the cousin's business, watch it.
Exactly.
Now, I'm just going to say, I had no idea that I had to ask a 43-year-old woman how many people came out of her body in order to get the real answer of how many people she birthed because children, she's passed.
This is crazy because imagine how much she has lied to a current husband and the man she's been with. You know what? If I watch this and I was one of her baby daddies, I would right away go for a DNA test. I would take the kids for a DNA test just off by watching this. I kid you not. If she can lie about how many kids she has, children, and she thinks if one of her kids is an adult now of adult age, she's no longer one of her kids, children, I would take those kids for DNA tests because I could imagine if the real fathers are the real fathers, if who the fathers think the guys who think have baby daddies need to take those kids for a DNA test. This is crazy. This is crazy.
That age. That to me, if you were 21, I would expect this dialogue. But to be a woman that's 1 year younger than me, that's kind of sad and pathetic, just being honest.
But that's your opinion. But I don't have. This is a grown woman. This is an adult who doesn't live in my home.
She's still your child.
Almost 10 years she hasn't lived in my home.
Doesn't matter.
Say children, to me, that is a child. If somebody is going to interact with me, they're interacting with two children who are actually in my home. This is an adult who lives 5 states away. I don't consider that to be a child. I've never neglected her. She's very much a part of she's on my social media. Like, it's not like I'm negating the fact that I ever have had a child. So, and that's a technicality. Here's another thing. Oh, she lives here and not here. Hello. Nobody ever said, I might as well just drop the pin and gave my address. I'm in this area. You don't exactly say, hey, this is where I am. It's like somebody who lives in Hollywood. You don't know where Hollywood, Florida is. So you would say, oh, I'm in the Miami area. Or I'm in Miami. Because most people know that as a landmark. That's not a lie. For safety reasons, you don't say, especially when you live in a small town, oh, I live here. So some of these things were so petty, and the fact that she was just like,
she's going on about address and this and this. We didn't ask for Kendra G didn't ask for the names of your kids. Kendra G didn't ask for your address. Kendra G didn't ask for the addresses of where your older child, your adult child, daughter lives. All right. Kendra G didn't ask for the first and last names of your children. She simply asked, how many children do you have? You say 2, but you got 3 kids. If I was her son and she said that about me, that would hurt me. Imagine your mom doesn't count you as one of her kids just because you're an adult now. I'm an adult. If my mom was asked how many kids she has and she said and she doesn't include me because I'm an adult now, that would hurt me. That would mean she disowned me. Like, literally.
Like, followed up on them. It was just absurd to me. But again, slander and libel is a real thing, and in the state of South Carolina, it is considered a misdemeanor. It is, and I have to be cautious.
She's playing victim now.
The matter now is with my attorney. However, a lot of that stuff was false and incorrect, and there are women who have been trying to reach out to you who also have receipts and pictures and videos that are timed.
Doesn't matter.
At the time of our marriage, who can attest to saying, "Hey,
I already addressed that. The bottom line is this. I don't know. You Rudy called me. That's just the fact.
Right, but what did you address?
Hold on, let me finish. Let me respond to what you just said. I'm not saying Rudy is this Prince charming man, outrightfully so, but the point of the matter is Rudy did not call on my show and tell me that he was not married and I proceeded. That's all that matters. Now, what y'all do in y'all life, that's your business. I'm not here to defend his character. He didn't try to call me to be a guest on my show. If you want to fact check, there's another. You're busy? Hello? Hello? We can't hear you.
So she's playing victim. So what happened, guys? When she lied the first time, her husband, who she claims is divorced from her, because then they're still legally together, they haven't even gone through with the divorce, came onto Kendra G's live and exposed her. He's the one who exposed the fact that she has 3 kids. He exposed the fact that that they're not divorced yet. He exposed the fact there was also apparently she made a sex tape and sent it to him. So now she's playing victim. She's talking about, oh, there's a lawyer involved. He lied, blah blah. The other women. She's trying to play victim. The whole point is, ma'am, you are a liar. And if I was if I was your son, this would be a disgrace for my mother to get onto a public platform and lie about how many kids she has and lie about whether she's divorced and make these seem like small lies, but this scares me because this makes me question how much she has been lying in her entire life, what she has lied to people about. This is crazy and this is scary.
Oh, how about now?
I can hear you now.
Sorry,
I got some paid questions, but I'm not done yet. Do you want to respond to the fact whether or not you had surgery?
What in the world? When she said she never had surgery, I'm like, what? Like, you had just had surgery when I met you. Like, we met in Haiti, and you had just had surgery in Dominican Republic. Like, how is it that you didn't? But the navel never lies. If you look at a person's navel, it won't lie. What?
Wait, I do remember that. She told us her body was.
Ooh.
What? No.
She even lied about having a natural body, but she just had surgery. So have you guys can see the husband, because it's not an ex-husband yet. The husband came in. They're separated, but they're not divorced legally, right? Came in and said she lied about having surgery, and she said she has a natural body, but she had surgery. Ooh, my goodness. That's why I said, like, when a person tells one lie, okay, sure, but what matters is how many lies are they telling, and what are they lying about? If someone can lie about the number of kids they have, that should scare you, even if it's just one lie.
Let's do the Kendrick and Veronica.
I do want to preface that I was in pajamas. I just got out of the shower and I was in pajamas, but okay. Well, I didn't say pajamas, but what?
All your tattoos are real? Oh, you have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, they are all real.
Okay, you have a nice body.
I do want to answer this real quick though. You could tell this is my natural body. Everybody's got something to say. Everything matches, and you could tell. And if you can go look at my social media, and you can tell I've been like this all my life.
Such a liar.
Afro Latina, and if y'all know, Latin women and black women are naturally built this way. So,
look how straight. Yeah. Look how she's lying.
Okay, so anybody that
oh my fucking god
about her body, it is authentic. She's never had no body surgery. This is the body. She got it from her mama and her daddy.
My mama on my social media, you can see her too. Miss Olivia was a hottie in her day too.
Look how she's lying. Oh my goodness.
I have to be very cautious about what I say because again, it's at this point it's a legal matter because.
Well, you call me girl, so what you call me for? I'm asking you questions, so you don't want to answer
that? So
because that was something.
Hold on.
That was something you offered.
Dip on your chip, Kendra. Like, don't have that energy with me. Like, you didn't have that energy.
Well, no, Veronica, I'm gonna have energy with you because I'm getting irritated because the fact of the matter is you called me lying. You called me lying. So if you don't expect this type of energy, I don't know what you would expect. You literally called and told lies on my show. This is a major show.
But did I tell the lies?
Yeah.
You're at this point you're calling me a liar and you don't.
You a liar, ma'am. You a liar.
Veronica.
Oh my.
Are you a part of this interview? Are you a part of this interview?
Are you a part of it? Because it seems like this is the Kendra.
Okay, Veronica. Listen, honey. I'm not gonna play these games with you. You just admitted to 2 lies in this interview.
How is that a lie? That is not a lie.
You admitted that you are married.
This is scary.
That you were divorced. That's a lie.
This is scary.
What's going on here?
I know it's confusing.
Anything else is not a lie. Like you don't just like when you come out on a public platform. For me to say, oh, I live here but not here. I live.
Okay, that's okay. We're not talking about that. I didn't even bring that up. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the basic where everything begins is you said you were divorced and you are legally married, and that is a lie.
Exactly.
You can fact check the fact that you are legally married. You told a lie, Veronica.
That's fine. If that's what you want to roll with, that's okay. But so we're not.
That's what I'm rolling with. It's just the facts of what it is.
It's the fact. That's fine. So we're not going to roll. We're not going to talk about any of the lies that Rudy told because Rudy came on here and just lied, and he was allowed to just talk openly for 20 minutes, and you never interrupted him. You never gave him this hostile energy. This man was allowed to come onto your platform and say whatever he wanted to say. Libel, slander, was able to come on here and say whatever he wanted to say.
Well, like I said with Rudy, and I said it several times, I have to use allegedly because he said something about a video, and he was ready to show the video. Now I didn't allow him to show the video. I don't know if it's that.
So guys, apparently the video they are talking about, the husband claims when they split, they went their separate ways. They're not legally divorced yet. She went out and made a video, a sex tape with a man and woman, and she sent it to him. Now, when he came on to Kendra G to expose her, he almost wanted to show the video to Kendra G, but he didn't. So that's the video they're talking about, the sex tape that she sent to her husband to make him jealous. This is crazy. And like I said, if a woman can lie about the number of children she has, what else can she lie about? And as you can see, the lies just keep growing and they become bigger and bigger. And she's playing very defensive. Like she's acting like nothing is wrong with this.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for that.
I haven't spoken since July of last year, like no communication.
Well, that's when she sent me the video of her having a threesome with a chick going down on her and a dude in the background. What?
Right now, those are some tough allegations. I have to use the word allegedly because I don't know if that's a true. She sent you a video. No, you're not gonna. I'm gonna prohibit you from showing the video. Yeah. So I'm gonna prohibit you from showing the video. We won't do that. We won't do that.
Can you imagine?
We won't do that. But do you want to right now say if that video exists?
The video exists, and it was after the fact.
Oh my God! That's the first time she has admitted to something. Like this whole interaction, this is the first time she admitted to something. The whole time she denied that she has 3 kids. She said the adult child doesn't count as a child. So she denied that. She denied she's not divorced. She said in her mind she's divorced. And now for the first time ever, she admitted, she denied surgery. She didn't talk about that. She still thinks in her mind she has a natural body, even if she had surgery in DR. For the first time, she admitted she has a sex tape out, and she's claiming it's real. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Paperwork that says gives the date that we are considered by the court legally separated. That video occurred after we were legally separated.
Okay. After. Now, have you ever had body surgery?
His indiscretions. I have to be cautious.
She can't.
Like I said, I can't say a whole lot because it's with my attorney. But there are several women who have tried to reach out to you who want to come on the platform and say,
well, they can. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You got to understand this. You could be in your emotions and you could be in your
exactly.
Hold on. I'm trying to do the listen and talk back rule because we can't talk over each other. But the fact of the matter is, Rudy again, and I said to him, I don't know him, I don't know you. It's y'all word against y'all. But the fact of the matter is, you just admitted that he is still legally your husband, and that's why he came on to expose the truth. Now I'm asking you this question 3 times. I'm gonna ask it again.
Okay.
You volunteered. You actually volunteered this. Hold on one second, Veronica. Hold on one second. I never asked women if they had body surgery. First of all, hold on, Veronica. Let me finish my statement.
She doesn't want.
Ask them if they have body surgery.
She doesn't want Kendra G to continue talking because every time Kendra G talks, she exposes more of her lies. That's why she keeps trying to cut her off. I mean, I've never liked Kendra G, but Kendra G, baby, I think I'm on your side. Like, lately, you've been exposing liars, and I like it. I love it.
You decided to volunteer that your body was natural. You got it from your mama.
I do want to answer this real quick, though. You could tell this is my natural body. Everybody's got something to say.
Natural.
And you could tell. And if you can go look at my social media, and you can tell I've been like this all my life.
So, right now, have you ever had any type of surgery or lipo?
She's not going to say.
I have to be cautious of what I say.
See?
Everything.
She can never say it.
Download and send to my attorney, and I do have an attorney.
Why can't you answer that simple question, though, Veronica?
Because I have to be cautious about what I say.
You have to be cautious of whether or not you had surgery?
I have to be cautious about what I say because, again,
I know, but I'm just asking.
But
saying, why?
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. You admitted that you have a sex tape out, but you can't admit whether you had surgery or not. This doesn't make any sense. How are you gonna admit? Like, if it was me, I would admit I have no sex tape out, even if I did, and I would rather admit about having surgery than admit that I have a sex tape out. That's crazy. That shows you what her priorities are in life and what she considers serious and what she doesn't consider serious. So for the sex tape, it's I don't care, I made it and I sent it. But for the surgery, I'm very cautious about letting people know if my body is natural or not. Isn't that crazy and scary at the same time? She's okay with admitting she has a sex tape, but she cannot admit she had surgery. Man, that's crazy. She would make a good lawyer. Like, if you had a murder case and she was a lawyer and she knows you did it, she would make a good lawyer to tell the judge you didn't do it. Even if they have your videos, even if you have everything that puts you there, she would be very good at telling the judge, my client didn't do that, Your Honor.
Why can't you? I mean, first of all, hold on. Let me ask you this though. Let me just say this, but let me say this so I can understand. I never was gonna ask you if you had body surgery. I don't ask women that question. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish, Veronica. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Women on your show, you treat them differently.
Anytime Veronica, you are Veronica, you are separate right now. What are you talking about? I'm asking you to get this
I'm telling you facts.
Wait, hold on. Well, Veronica, I want to continue, but we're not going to continue like this if you're not going to admit. As I say, I never ask women if they had surgery. You offer to volunteer that your body was natural. So if you offer to volunteer that your body was natural, why can't you just admit to it or not admit to it right now?
So I just want to understand this. At first, you were caught up on the fact that, well, are you married or are you not married? Your man came on here and said he was this, he was that. And so you're not allowing me to speak to anything. What you're concerned about.
Because you're lying.
And I get it. This is entertainment for you and you want ratings and you want.
No, I'm just trying to get fact checked. I'm just trying to get fact checked.
You want the mess and you want the tea. What you don't want to do.
Girlfriend, you call me. I don't know you. I don't want the mess of the tea. Y'all call me up. I don't call nobody, honey. I call no one. You call me. Plain and simple. What I'm doing right now is I'm asking fact check questions.
She's a liar.
Hold on, let me say it again.
Okay, but did you fact check him? Did you fact check him when he came on your show? Did you fact check him?
Only way I can fact, well, Veronica, listen. Only way I can fact check him is to talk to you. Listen, Veronica, this is what
she's mad.
This is what I'm doing right now. You're the fact check. I'm giving you the opportunity to fact check.
Exactly.
I only fact check with you,
Veronica.
Are you
really giving me the opportunity? Are you really giving me the opportunity?
Veronica. Here's the deal.
Yeah, she's been giving the opportunity the whole time, but the only thing you admitted was the fact that you have a sex tape. You never admitted whether you have 3 kids. You still say your adult child is not a child, so you don't count her. You still didn't admit that you are not divorced. You said in your mind you are divorced. You say you have a natural body, but you're not admitting whether you had surgery. Right? You're lying about everything. So she has given you the opportunity to fact check your husband who came on to expose you the whole time, but you have not been able to tell us the truth. You've been lying the whole time. I mean, I'll give you credit. You did admit you have a sex tape, so I'll give you credit for that.
I'm gonna say it for the fourth time.
I'm gonna digress and take.
I'm gonna say it for the fourth time. You volunteered the information about not having surgery. I didn't even ask the question. You volunteered the information.
A lot of information.
So now I'm asking you now. Veronica.
And it's showing.
Is that a true statement that you said showing?
And like I said,
okay, we done. We done.
Guys, like I said, by the time Kendra G does this show for a year, I'll give Kendra G 2 more years of doing this show. She's going to be tired of it. She's going to be worn out. She's going to be stressed. She may even go into depression. Because for somebody to lie in your face with, like, especially about the number of kids they have, this is crazy. What do you guys think? This is the craziest video. I mean, Kendra G has had some people calling both men and women crazy liars and this, but this is crazy, especially if you have somebody else who comes on to expose you, but then you still refuse to admit the truth. This is crazy. It's scary though, because this is the current dating scene in 2024. This is someone you could run into and you think they're going to be truthful with you and maybe build a good relationship, but it's going to be best off of lies. And I can guarantee you there are men out there who see her, who don't even care the fact that she's a liar. They just want a chance with her. And the men who are definitely going to message her and try to shoot their shot. I kid you not. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Peace.